Hi there, Eddie Collins here, and today I'd like to show you some tricks that I've learned on ways to use this great practice app, iReal Pro. So iReal Pro is an app that's available for both iOS and Android, tablets, phones, and you'll have chord charts looking something like this. Simply tap play and away you go. Now, if you just play it through your speaker that comes on your device, you may not really have the volume that you want or get the tones like for the bass. So I use a little adapter, plug it into the headphone output, and then plug it into a little amplifier. A couple things I really like about iReal Pro. One is that it's relatively inexpensive. It's a one-time fee, no subscription. And two is that it's very versatile in terms of all kinds of settings for all types of music. So the screen you're looking at, depending on which version of the program you have, may look different than the one that I share with you, but it'll have all the same features, you just have to find it on your device. In this video, I'd like to go over two of the icons across the bottom of the screen and what they can do for you. The first being these three lines, that is your band setting. So you tap on that and it'll bring up all the different instruments used on the track and you can adjust them. The cool thing is you can adjust the band settings while the track is playing. Let's say you'd like a little less organ. Or maybe you'd like a different style of bass. And so on and so on. Useful practice tools can be found by tapping the scholarly hat. Let's first take a look at the transposition feature. By moving the slider to up 5 half steps, we can practice going completely around the circle of fifths. So I've made a chart with just one measure, and then I set the repeats at a total of 13 times to get completely around the circle. Here I am using this feature to practice all my major chords on my mandolin. I also use this transposition feature to find all my major pentatonic scales. Just a quick mention to remember to turn off the transposition feature as you move to your next song. Otherwise, you might be in for a rude awakening. As you play it the second time through, it'll change keys on you. Let's now take a look at what the tempo feature can do for us. By moving the slider up to 5, it will increase the beats by 5 beats per minute each time the progression comes around. Here I've made a 2-measure progression in order to practice licks, which will help me increase my speed on the one I'm practicing. Be sure to set the number of repeats to 10 or more and start at a slow enough speed that you know you'll be able to keep up by the time you increase it that many times. You'll be able to keep track of the number of repeats and the beats per minute in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. show you one last trick, just a reminder to keep an eye out for future videos like this. Give you more tips on both iReal Pro and other programs that I use for practice. Another cool feature is using the metronome setting. Once you find your metronome, you can tap on it, bring it up, and then let's say you're writing a song and you want to know what tempo to tell people to play it at. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap it 4 times and it will tell you the tempo you're playing the song at.